Welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, Timepants, and today we're headed back to the ruins. We're going to be taking only one returning cast member here. That is going to be Lucy. We're also going to be taking Bluet, Levette, and Pashal. It has been a hot minute since we've invited Pashal along for anything, but I think this is a good opportunity to break her out since, we're done. We did all of our roster goals. We've done all of our quest objectives. We are basically just in a holding pattern now, as sad as that sounds, for the release of the final full big. I think we pack heavy. Yeah, we're basically just in a holding pattern right now for the full release of the final retail product. It's amazing to think that all this time has managed to go by here, and it's finally upon us. February 9th is coming very soon. I mentioned in what I hope were rather conspicuous all caps in my last video that I am going to be dialing my release schedule back in anticipation of that big full. All right, not this one. Yeah, I am going to be dialing my release schedule back in anticipation of that big full release. There's just not much more for us to do in the meantime. And, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. It means we've done all this cool stuff. We've basically gotten ourselves ready. We've set the table for the big release. So now we wait. And while we wait, let me tell you all about my party here. I think it's a great party. Check this out. Boom! Alright. Now, you may have noticed that Levette was here in the front. Or, yeah, he's in the second rank. What's that all about, right? Well, let me tell you. The plan is that Levette is basically going to use his stun skill on his first turn if he gets the opportunity. Great. More than that, we're going to be able to get 2 stuns here. So the plan is basically the opposite of what's happening right now. But the plan is basically that we're gonna just drop a hurtin' on these guys here real early, like so. And so they're not going to get a chance to participate in the battle. We're basically going to try and take them out of the equation as fast as we possibly can. So we only have to focus on maybe number 1 or number 2 here, depending on who's not stunned. Everyone else is not going to get to join into the first round of combat, we hope. And all that time we're just going to be picking them apart. We're definitely sacrificing damage in this party. Now, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, compared to some of the parties that we've run where, we have a Houndmaster, and that's a big concession in terms of your damage output. We're not that hard up. I mean, we do have our Hellion here. She's just a Hellion, she's great. We have our Crusader. Holy Lance is a great initiator. It's a fantastic skill. And on top of that, I'm still trying to figure out what Lucy is supposed to be under all that armor. But Lucy is, this is her wheelhouse, right? I haven't gone through the trinket loadout, but you can see here, we are kind of loaded heavy for damage. We're going to really try and take advantage of this stun. Hopefully we're going to get a chance to use it. When we camp, we are going to use this unspeakable commune. I think that's going to be a good idea. It's going to ensure that, our 70 speed Pashal and at that point our 13 speed Levette are going to get to initiate with their stuns. Finally, Lucy here, loaded out pretty much the same way she was in the previous run. and she's just going for the big old damo. We're just gonna try and reel off big damage here with these two, and just keep everything else completely tied down, just bogged down with stuns and all that other nasty nonsense that they're not gonna want to, they're not gonna want to deal with. So this is really, I would say, my first real attempt at a party that specializes in crowd control. And really, I mean, that's what it is. Sure, you could say, now here's a question. How do we do this? Who gets it? But yeah, I've specialized in parties that do crowd control simply by virtue of their massive damage totals. I think, since I don't really need her to Iron Swan, but then again, if something bad happens and he doesn't get a target in the back row, I want her to always be able to swing. So we will do this. And yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we haven't really specialized in a party that does crowd control, like specializes specifically in crowd control. We've definitely run parties that, have just massive AoE, so by virtue of just being hell of a tough, that's the first time I think we've ever used that. We don't have to deal with that many bad dudes just because, we're super hardcore like that. We kill a bunch of guys down in the first round and it doesn't, ouch.
Unbalanced.
It doesn't really, it doesn't really matter what they attempt to do because, we're just gonna kill them, with, big AoE or like a big, like a big attack, like a point blank shot or something like that. So this is going to be a bit of a departure for us. That said, I think we have to heal here. Good. That said, I think we have done the best that we possibly can. I'm really surprised that there is no rider associated with that. Like, I'm shocked that there wasn't like a big party debuff or something. Alright, not likely that we're gonna get a kill here. But we've got a shot here, let's go for it. Great. And I'm almost, well, with that stun resist, I don't think it's actually worth it. I was gonna say, we could try stunning this guy, but that's probably not a good idea. So,
such a terrible assault.
This sucks. What's happening? Why are we getting crit on like this? Oh, because we're running in the dark, of course. I don't like that one bit. Let's see. Can we actually? No, I think that's foolish. I think that's pretty arrogant. Although that skeleton was gonna bleed out anyway. That wasn't foolish. That was actually the correct course of action. And I messed it up. Darn, we can't do that. We definitely cannot afford to be making those kinds of mistakes. Those are costly. So, yeah, pay attention. Don't let that happen again. All right. Well, we can explore. I feel like we can explore these two rooms before we camp. And, if we get this background radiation of stress, that's fine. We can accumulate a bit of stress because we can feast and just get some of that stress to come off. Not a problem. So, yeah, I'm gonna delay. This should be an opportunity, I hope, for us to actually heal up, and maybe we can delay camping even further. Not terribly likely. I didn't rearrange the party. That's too bad. I do need to be better about that. Somebody in the comments called me out, and rightly so, that, hey, in like that video, like the most recent episode, you did not remember to, you didn't remember to reshuffle your party, like, back in order, like, more than half the time. Get on that. Fair enough. Good point. And yeah, making mistakes like that, definitely costly. So yeah, I need to be better about that. I appreciate you guys keeping me honest. Sometimes I can feel myself a little bit too hard. Ladies. But yeah, that definitely was a misplay, and it is something I need to get better about, because I mean, I've already had one misplay here in the early going. This is not good healing. I probably could have healed somebody better than that, but that was a mistake. That was... Oopsie. Alright. I think at this point we're in for a penny, in for a pound. So let's just heal up a little bit more. I hope we don't get called out for biding our time too much. Although they wouldn't be wrong if they did say something about that. Alright, well, we did get some of the stress off, but that's bad. And I think ultimately we are going to have to stop and make camp.
A trifling victory. But
yeah, I think I misplayed that. I think I'm trying to experiment a little bit too much. And boy, talk about reframing the narrative. Oh yeah, no. My problem isn't that I'm reckless. It's that I'm experimenting. This is all an experiment, you see. It's not that I'm an idiot. It's just, you know, that I'm so free-spirited. I'm just so clever and creative that it's just my experiment that's gone wrong. It's okay. I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that don't succeed. There's a lot of Thomas Edison references in this Let's Play, I'm realizing. This is like my third one. Yes, I do keep track. I've got a little whiteboard here above the computer. And at the very end of our time together, when we do finally close the... I think we can. When we do finally close the book on the story of Timepants Plays Darkest Dungeon, we'll have a nice little recap of all the different references that I had. We'll see who was the winner. All right, so we've got some good options here. I mean, not here. These options are all hot garbage. They're terrible. But we do have some options here. I think Battle Trance is not as crucial as we might think. I mean, our accuracy has thus far been very good. Plus 20 damage versus size 2, great. Don't get me wrong. But look, this is just plus 20 damage straight up. So, you know, I think probably, yeah, if it comes down to 3 time, I think we go with this one. Unshakable Leader is good. Our stress is not bad right now, but obviously we would like to keep it that way. Again, accuracy doesn't seem to have been an issue for us so far. I mean, what, 105 accuracy? 105, 105. This is... what? We get plus 15 here. 120 is plenty sufficient, so I don't think we even need Zealous Vigil. So, with that said, let's start. Too much talking, not enough playing. Hurry it up. Alright, like I said, I think Unspeakable Commune is a good idea. I think Dark Strength is good. We lost our buff from the statue. I'm an idiot. Alright, in that case, then we're definitely gonna go here. That was really careless. Oh my god. I'm embarrassed. Like, I am genuinely embarrassed. Okay, there we go. I think that turned out well. Hopefully we don't get ambushed. Oh my goodness, we didn't. That's kind of become a running gag of, I hope we don't get, oh my god, we did. But this time, no. Slept through the night, no ambush. Pretty good. Alright. It shouldn't be too bad. And we've got a couple opportunities to stun this guy. If we don't get him the first time, hey, it's alright. We've always got a backup. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, this is a nice little party composition. I actually hadn't thought of how these two might work well together, but yeah, it looks like they kind of do play nice like that. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we can get the bleeding off using our good buddy Pashal here, but, I mean, we've got the bandages. I mean, here's the thing. If we get ambushed by a shambler, and that's a distinct possibility given this, we want these to be a free action that's always available, right? So actually, I think we're going to do that. I think... Let's try and get the kill here. Oh my Christ. No. That's... No. That's unfortunate. Alright, so yeah, I think we... Yeah, just heal the bleeding, right? Yes, wonderful. And... Yeah, now we just go ham on this guy. But this lets us keep our consumable... Yikes. This lets us keep our consumables for when we really need them, right? Let's see. I mean, this has the better crit chance. This is awful. This is really, really bad. Speed of 7. I mean, he does have a distinct possibility of going before us. I think we just blast him down. Hopefully. Thank goodness.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
This is not good. I mean, we're gonna have to eat here a little bit. I think we just go all the way. Yeah, that's not... We can't have that happen a lot. And yet, we definitely have. We've been ambushed, or sorry, not ambushed, we have been critted just, it feels like almost constantly. Yeah, I think we just, yeah, try and kill these guys down. They're gonna be taking shots mostly, yes, at the back row. That's unfortunate. Please, big heal. Well, this is how we lose. This is how we lose another healer, I guess. That's... Uh-oh. I mean, do we yup? Yes, I think we do. Hopefully we get the stun here. Yes, we'll use the herbs next round to try and get that debuff off. That should work. And, I mean, gosh. What do you do? Honestly, I don't even think the healing matters enough at this point. We gotta... I mean, it would be nice to have just to get Levette off of Death's Door. Although Death's Door is considerably more costly now, but I think we want to. Yeah, I think we want to keep that just in the back of our minds, but I don't think it's the right play now. We've been getting very, very lucky with this Holy Lance. Like, that really has panned out for us a lot. That's got to be a low accuracy attack because we've survived that big swing well more often than you would really think that we should. Not that I'm complaining. Not at all. This has gone much better than it had any right to.
A victory.
And again, I probably actually didn't need to get the kill there. That's another misplay. I think it had 12 health, and I think those 2 dots that we applied would actually have done exactly that much. I don't think the holy water has an effect with the suit of armor. Or does it? I can't remember. Maybe it does. Nope. Nope. Oops. Alright. They did change this. That's really good. It used to be that you only got the buff for 3 rounds. And it was just like, okay, if you exit the room directly into a battle, then hey, cool, you get the buff. Otherwise, it's completely worthless. I mean, I don't have a problem with those buffs being temporary, not just, until camp, but maybe 20 rounds? That would be pretty good, right? But 3, like, no thank you. It's like getting a free sample at the supermarket of like Jello or something like that. Like, first off, it's not like Jello. Maybe I'm gonna be the unpopular guy here. It's not really very good. Like, it's kind of flavorless. I mean, it's got a little flavor, but it's mostly just hoof, and apparently that doesn't taste like much. But it's kind of flavorless. It's a little, it's a little gross looking because, it's kind of got this colorful fluid sort of dripping off it, sort of perspiring off of it, and when you finish, you've got this bowl with this little puddle of colored just Jello tears congealed at the bottom. It's like, oh, thanks, great, very very appetizing. Thank you for this delicious Jello. But yeah, like, I feel like that is basically what that knight statue was in the first iteration of Darkest Dungeon, when it was, it's nothing. It's not even a consolation prize. It's trash. It's absolute garbage. And this is again a case where I failed to rearrange my party. I'm not sure that this specifically was like the do or die. Yeah, I don't think this was the do or die encounter where I absolutely, positively needed to get that marching order exactly right, or else we were all gonna croak. It wasn't that bad, obviously, but there's no reason to be making sloppy mistakes like that.
Mortality
What?
clarified in a single
What?
strike.
That's a thing now? What? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh dear. Huh. Well,
As
now we're in trouble.
Terrible vistas of emptiness.
Now we're
reveal
really,
themselves.
really in trouble. Oh gosh. Well, I mean, we have no choice, right? If this thing attacks again, that's right back to that store. Like, I think we just have to try and get the kill here.
The slow death.
That was the right play. But
Unforgiving.
oh no. Oh dear. Okay. So I don't think we can get rid of the debuff here. I don't think it even counts as a debuff with the medicinal herbs. Yeah. Oh, darn. Actually, I don't think we need that. Uh-oh. Oof. Okay. Yeah, good that we have stacked up a bunch of buffs here, or a bunch of good equipment to mitigate at least some of the damage here, but that's devastating. That's really bad, and we still have a fair bit of dungeon to go. Although it looks like it's going to be relatively encounter-free. I cannot move the map. Huh. Is that a thing? Okay. No, I can't move the map. Weird. Okay, there we go. Huh. Okay, I don't like that. That must be a new bug. So, here we go. How do we want to do this? I think we go up and then down. I think we just skip this room here. It's gonna be boring. It's gonna be really boring. You're right. It's gonna be really boring. But it's safe, and we don't have a reliable way of healing. And I don't even want to say it because This is the real running gag. Every time I say it, it happens. Huh. You know what I'm thinking, right? You know what I'm thinking. And we have the shovel to do it. You know what I'm thinking, right? I'm not gonna do that to you. We'll get one more fight in. You know what? You've earned it. We'll get one more fight in. And look at all this treasure we're getting. Oof, that's pretty nice. Yeah, we're definitely not fighting a shambler of our own accord. If this is a shambler, by the way, I was gonna say I'm the biggest idiot. But fortunately, it looks like no, we've been spared here. Actually, I think we just swing. Yeah, I think we just swing. Wasn't great, but that's fine. All right. There we go. Yeah, you cannot keep a good Lucy down. I think... Are we going to keep Lucy? Alright. Vote in the comments. Is Lucy a dude or is Lucy a gal? Like, no judgment either way. What do you think? I specifically hate you. But help me out. We're gonna decide this right now. Is Lucy a dude or a gal? Because, you know, whatever gender Lucy is, doesn't matter. What matters is that Lucy is an unbelievable badass. Like, no question, she has been a star player in these Ruins runs. So, cast your votes. We'll decide on, how we're going to refer to Lucy from now on.
Slowly,
please,
gently.
I'm gonna ask you right now,
This
please.
is how
Like,
I
I know
was
everybody who has been like posting in the comments. You've all been really cool, and I'm like super humbled that, you know, you choose to watch my Let's Play. Like, that's the coolest thing ever. I know I don't have like 10,000 subscribers. That's all right. Like, that was never my goal or my intention. It would be nice, of course, but yeah, it was never my goal. I never set out to like get 1 million views or anything like that. But yeah, it's really super cool that you guys tune in and watch, and I love reading the comments. I try and respond to as many as I can. Please, I'm begging you, please don't turn the comments into a battlefield regarding pronouns. Please, like, as soon as I mentioned it, I just thought to myself, oh my god, there's, you know, did I set myself up for a culture war in my comments? Like, please don't. I know you guys won't, but please. Other than that, we got let off the hook here. Like, a lot. Yeah, like a lot. At this point, when that fight went south on us, I really thought that we might have to turn back. And this is a case where it was death by 1,000 cuts. I mean, those big crits, that big 41 damage crit, like, okay, that's a pretty big cut. That's like a gaping wound. But it was my own mismanagement of our marching order, of, you know, the little things where, you know, I lost. Oh, that's unfortunate. Where, you know, I lost a couple points of damage off of, you know, not camping strategically, not using the curios properly. That's on me. And Lucy nearly paid the ultimate price. But of course, we all know Lucy, he or she is the ultimate badass. Thank you, Lucy. You carried us again. Alright. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.